Are you gearing up for any situation or just trying to save a few bucks without sacrificing your pantry's potential? There's a reliable champion in the world of food storage that often goes overlooked: canned goods. These pantry powerhouses are the backbone of any prepared kitchen, vital for survivalists and budget shoppers alike. But with so many options, how do you choose the best cans to stockpile for the long haul? You definitely don't want to end up with a pantry full of expired edibles. Fear not! I'm here to guide you through the ultimate list of canned foods that boast the longest shelf lives. Get ready to stock up on the top 12 canned wonders that'll keep your pantry prepared for anything. Coming in hot at our #1 spot, we've got canned ham. Now, let me take you on a little adventure from Texas all the way to Florida. Picture this. The year is 2013, and as I'm setting up my new home, I stumble upon a relic from 1998. Yes, you heard that right. A can of ham that had somehow time-traveled with me for 15 years. Now I'm thinking, this can't be good, right? But lo and behold, upon cracking that can open, it was like stepping into a time machine. That ham was as fresh as if it had been canned yesterday. This experience blew my mind and showed me the true staying power of canned foods. If they're sealed tight, undamaged, with no signs of bulging, you've got yourself a pantry hero, folks. Continuing our countdown at #2, we're diving into the world of tuna, a true pantry staple with an impressive shelf life. That makes it a must-have in your survival kit, or for those busy weeknights. Whether you're team vegetable oil or water, both varieties of canned tuna boast longevity in your pantry. Imagine cracking open a can of tuna, still perfectly safe and delicious. With a best-before date stretching as far out as January 29th, 2018, that's the kind of reliability we're talking about. I've mastered the art of keeping my pantry in perpetual readiness by adopting a smart rotation system, especially after I score big during case sales at our local Smith's. It's all about smart supplies management, folks. Switching gears to canned chicken, my taste buds have a soft spot for those delectably sauced varieties, like the zesty buffalo-style chicken that adds a kick to any meal. Yet, it's important to note that these sauced treasures fall into the acidic category, necessitating a bit more diligence in rotation practices. I allocate a special spot in my pantry for these items, ensuring they're rotated frequently to maintain that peak freshness. Join me as we stock up smartly, ensuring our pantries are not just filled, but strategically organized to keep our favorite canned foods ready and waiting for us anytime we need them. #3 on our list brings us to a genuine staple of any long-term pantry: the humble canned corn. Now, folks, I hold a particular fondness for all kinds of canned veggies due to their sheer convenience and impressive shelf life. However, corn, it claims a special territory in the landscape of my heart. Allow me to take you back to the tumultuous year of 2016, a year marked by unexpected twists in the supply chain. It was during this time, amidst a whirlwind of scarcity, that I found solace in the depths of my pantry. Nestled among the reserves was a lone can of corn, its best-by date a faded memory from early 2014. With a mix of skepticism and hope, I ventured to open it, and lo and behold, it was a revelation. The corn was as sugary sweet and delightfully crisp as if I had plucked it off a grocery shelf mere hours ago. Canned corn, my fellow survivalists and culinary adventurers, is not merely a side dish to be shuffled to the background of our meals. Oh no, it stands as a culinary chameleon, ready to transform and elevate soups, salads, casseroles, you name it, with its golden sun-kissed kernels. But wait, there's more! This canned delight holds its esteemed position in my preparedness arsenal for a few key reasons. Firstly, the unique sugars found in corn and the method by which it's processed ensure that it not only retains its mouth-watering quality over time, but does so in a manner that could put more perishable goods to shame. Secondly, it's an impressive source of fiber and vitamins, packing a nutritional punch that's hard to beat. Whether you're a prepper, a home chef, or just someone who appreciates the assurance of a well-stocked pantry, canned corn is a hero among us, quietly awaiting its moment to shine in your next culinary creation or emergency meal plan. Sliding into the 4th spot with a flash of no-bean brilliance, we've got Hormel chili no beans. Now pump the brakes and hang on a sec. A chili sans beans might seem akin to a day devoid of sunlight. Just hear me out before you scatter. This culinary underdog has danced its way into the limelight, boasting a shelf life that smirks at the mere mention of expiration. Here's a rib tickler for you. Cast your minds back to New Year's Eve of 2019. The air is buzzing with anticipation, kitchens everywhere are in overdrive, and here I am, deciding to play culinary roulette with a can of Hormel chili no beans that's been adorning my pantry since around 2015. Skepticism? Oh, there was plenty. Eyebrows vaulted skyward. Wagers were placed. The works. With a flourish, I pop open this aged can, apply heat, and voila! Against all odds, it emerges as the evening's culinary superstar. Draped upon hot dogs, it became an instant sensation. Guests were devouring their servings and swallowing their earlier doubts right alongside. And why, you might ponder, do I pledge my allegiance to Hormel chili no beans? Beyond its unexpected role as the dark horse of gourmet dining, because, admit it, chili dogs at New Year's are pure genius. The absence of beans plays a starring role. It's all about longevity. Beans, though delightful, have a propensity for mischief within the can, which can lead to spoilage. Sans beans, however, the chili stands the test of time with grace. And the versatility? Chef's kiss! Whether it's savored straight from the can in a survival drill or elegantly ladled over delicacies, it's a prepper's dream. Plus, who can discount the sheer joy of turning a 5-year-old can of chili into the talk of the town and, incidentally, winning a few bets along the way? Coming in at number 5, we've got something that might just make you do a double take. Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. Before you even think about dismissing this as mere child's play, hear me out. This canned classic is a powerhouse staple for anyone who's serious about their pantry prep game. Now, why am I singing praises for Chef Boyardee in a list that's all about the longevity and utility of canned goods? Well, for starters, the convenience of this particular cannot be overstated. Imagine this scenario. You're in the midst of a busy day, or maybe the power's out, and you're craving something warm, filling, and reminiscent of a home-cooked meal. Chef Boyardee swoops in like a culinary superhero. Just pop open a can, heat it up, and bam! You're savoring a delicious meal that took virtually no effort to prepare. But wait, there's more to it than just convenience. The shelf life of Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs is downright impressive, making it a prime candidate for long-term storage. How do they achieve this miraculous feat, you ask? It's all in the canning process, my friends. These meals are cooked to perfection directly within the can, sealing in all that mouth-watering freshness and flavor, ensuring they're ready to please your palate even if they've been sitting in your storage for ages. And in times of uncertainty or emergency, having access to a quick, satisfying meal isn't just a convenience, it's a critical lifeline. But perhaps the most heartwarming aspect of including Chef Boyardee in your survival stash is the undeniable touch of nostalgia that comes with every bite. In a world that often feels overwhelmingly complicated, there's something inexplicably comforting about sitting down to a meal that transports you back to simpler times. 6. Spam. Let's talk about a true survivor in the world of canned goods. Spam. My personal adventure into the realm of preparedness and stockpiling essentials kicked off back in the days of 2008. What started as a simple habit of grabbing a couple extra cans of food on each grocery run quickly evolved into a full-blown strategy for ensuring I always had a well-stocked pantry. Over a decade later, my carefully curated collection has proven its worth time and again. And when it comes to products that have surprisingly breezed past their best-by dates with grace, Spam stands out as a champion. Through my years of stockpiling and consumption, I've encountered nary a can of Spam that wasn't as fresh as the day it was sealed. Sure, there are tales out there of the occasional spoiled can, but those are far and few between, often attributed to some mishap in packaging or damage to the can itself. The makers of Spam even jest about its seemingly immortal shelf life, giving us a good chuckle. In my own circle, the joke is that the shelf life of Spam could very well compete with its half-life. Number 7. Canned chicken. Now turning our attention to a true gem in the realm of pantry staples. Canned chicken does not disappoint. Its appeal lies in the undeniable quality it offers. Allow me to bring into focus this particular can I've selected from my pantry. What's remarkable is the pristine condition of its seal, boasting a use-by date of May 15th, 2023. This can, sheltered in my pantry and procured from a larger storage, speaks volumes of its longevity and readiness to be savored. Yes, it's well within its consumption period, and I would eagerly pop it open without a second thought. But here's an intriguing twist on the narrative of best before dates. These markers, set forth by manufacturers, might raise an eyebrow or two. One can't shake off the feeling that they play into the broader strategy of nudging consumers toward more frequent purchases. Yet there's a rationale behind these dates, usually pegged to a year post-production. Picture this. You snag a can in 2022, stamped with a year of 2023. Chances are its content remains perfectly palatable well into 2024, dispelling the myth that these are hard stop expiration dates. And next up, holding the prestigious spot at number 8 on my countdown, we're talking about none other than the mighty canned beans. Now, gather around because I've got a tale to tell about these unsung heroes of the pantry. Picture this. The winter of 2017, a fierce blizzard rages outside. The power grid buckles under nature's fury, leaving us shivering and in the dark for what felt like an eternity. Nearly a week, to be precise. Now in this dire scenario, what do you think stood between us and total culinary despair? If you guessed canned beans, give yourself a gold star. Here's the thing about canned beans that makes them shine brighter than a beacon in a snowstorm. Their versatility is unparalleled. Whether you're huddled around a flickering candle, trying to coax a little warmth into your meal, or fortunate enough to have a gas stove that laughs in the face of electrical outages, canned beans are there for you. Want to eat them straight from the can? No judgment here. Dreaming of weaving them into a gourmet feast? They're game for that too. But wait, there's more to these leguminous wonders than just their culinary flexibility. Behold their nutritional prowess. Packed to the brim with protein and fiber, they're the unsung heroes of healthy, hearty meals. And should I even start on their shelf life? I once cracked open a can from the mystical year of 2015, half expecting a culinary disaster. And what do you know? They were as fresh as the day they were sealed away from the world. The secret to their longevity? A cool, dry spot away from the sun's prying rays. And ensuring the can's integrity remains uncompromised. No bulges, leaks, or rust. All right, folks, coming in at number 9 on our rundown is none other than the humble yet mighty Vienna sausages. Now, before you scroll away, give me a chance to share with you the sheer brilliance of these tiny titans of the pantry world. My discovery of Vienna sausages magic was nothing short of serendipitous. On a routine provisioning expedition, I casually tossed a few cans into my cart, not expecting them to make a seismic shift in my survival food arsenal. But oh, was I in for a surprise! The versatility of Vienna sausages is astoundingly underrated. These flavor-packed morsels can transform from a simple snack into the protein powerhouse of your meal with zero effort. Imagine you're in the great outdoors, miles from civilization. Or you're hunkered down at home when a sudden power outage strikes. That's when the true value of Vienna sausages shines through. No cooking? No problem. These sausages are ready to save the day straight out of the can. But where Vienna sausages truly outperform is in their shelf life. These cans are like mini fortresses, preserving the sausages inside so well that I've delighted in opening cans a hefty 5 years beyond their expiration date, only to find them as delicious and fresh as their first day on the shelf. This kind of longevity is exactly what you want in a survival food stockpile. In addition, their no-muss, no-fuss nature is a lifesaver during emergencies, ensuring you have a reliable source of nutrition whether you're facing a blackout, surviving in the wilderness, or simply need a quick, nourishing bite without the hassle of preparation. For all these reasons and more, Vienna sausages stand out as a true survivor's champion, claiming their well-deserved place on my list. If you're looking for a canned food that combines ease of storage, impressive shelf life, and versatility, then Vienna sausages are your go-to option. Number 10, Popeye leaf spinach. You're probably imagining shelves filled with canned beans and an assortment of emergency rations, but nestled among them, there's a true gem waiting to be discovered. Picture this. It's the blistering summer of 2012. The air trembles with heat as I meander through the grocery store's labyrinth. And then, like discovering a treasure among relics, I find it. A can of Popeye leaf spinach, gleaming under the fluorescent lights, boasting a best-before date that challenges eternity itself. It might as well have declared, "I dare to outlast." Now you may wonder, what's the secret behind its seemingly immortal shelf life? Whispered tales suggest that each can is imbued with the legendary vigor of Popeye himself, crafted to withstand the tests of time with a smirk. When I crack open a can, its contents as lively and nutrient-rich as if plucked from the garden that morning, it's clear there's something extraordinary here. Choosing Popeye leaf spinach isn't just about adding green to your emergency diet. It's about invoking the strength of the ages. Imagine the scene. A kitchen where the air is thick with the resolve to persevere. And there, among the orderly ranks of survival food, the can of spinach stands proudly. It's not just food, it's a testament to enduring vitality, silently proclaiming, "I'm here to fuel your triumph, spoonful by mighty spoonful." In a world where preparedness is paramount, the unyielding spirit of this canned marvel is a beacon for those who dare to gaze beyond the mundane. To stock their shelves with not just sustenance, but a symbol of unbreakable will, Popeye leaf spinach is the unequivocal choice. Number 11, canned pumpkin puree. Amidst the array of canned goods destined for longevity, canned pumpkin puree holds its ground with understated elegance and practicality. Picture the vivid hues of autumn distilled into a can, brimming with the essence of pumpkin, ready to be summoned at a moment's notice. Its presence in the pantry is not merely for the crafting of pies and holiday treats. It represents a versatile powerhouse in culinary creativity. The magic of canned pumpkin puree lies not only in its rich, smooth texture and depth of flavor, but also in its nutritional profile. loaded with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. Whether it's stirred into soups, baked into desserts, or cleverly camouflaged into healthy smoothies, this canned delight transcends seasonal boundaries and emerges as a hero in times of need. The robustness of its sealed environment grants it an impressive shelf life, allowing it to grace your meals with autumnal splendor long past its harvest. For those seeking to fortify their emergency supplies, or simply to have a versatile ingredient at the ready, canned pumpkin puree stands ready to answer the call, embodying resilience and richness with every spoonful. Number 12, canned tomatoes. Last but certainly not least on our list is the versatile and indispensable canned tomato. These ruby red jewels are the unsung heroes of the pantry, bridging the gap between gourmet meals and quick, nourishing eats during times of need. Picture the scenario. The world outside is uncertain, but within the safe confines of your kitchen, a pot simmers with the promise of tomato basil soup, pasta sauce, or a hearty chili. Canned tomatoes come packed with not just flavor, but a bounty of nutrients. Vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants like lycopene, all preserved at their peak. Their acid content naturally wards off spoilage, bestowing them with a shelf life that's nothing short of remarkable. Whether you're weathering a storm, facing a prolonged power outage, or simply in the mood for a comforting meal that tastes of sunlight and open fields, canned tomatoes stand ready to infuse your dishes with warmth and wholesomeness. In times of uncertainty, they offer a taste of simplicity and the joy of cooking, reminding us that the best meals often start with the simplest ingredients. In wrapping up our exploration of dependable canned goods for every pantry, it's clear that each item we've discussed isn't just a mere staple, but a lifeline in its own right. From the humble Vienna sausage to the vibrant, life-invigorating Popeye leaf spinach, and all the way through to the autumnal magic of canned pumpkin puree and the versatile richness of canned tomatoes, we've unveiled a treasure trove of nutritional and culinary marvels. These staples promise not only to sustain, but to inspire your meals with flavor, nutrition, and a dash of creativity, no matter the circumstances. But now we turn to you, our viewers. What are your go-to canned food essentials? Is there a particular canned item that you believe deserves a spot on every shelf? Or perhaps a survival food secret you're willing to share? Drop your thoughts and insights in the comments below. We're eager to hear your stories and suggestions. And if you've found this culinary adventure through the world of canned goods enlightening, don't forget to hit like, share this video with fellow food enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more gastronomic explorations. Your support fuels our quest to unearth the best in food and nutrition, ensuring you're always well prepared, come what may.